Welcome to EXO Fleet's Insights, where every mile counts. The podcast where fleet data turns into real-world decisions. Each episode, we unpack what's really happening across mixed fleets, fuels and sites, and how better insights leads to better performance, lower costs, and fewer surprises on the road. So let's get into it.
What excites you, in your role at BVTA, and also particularly as it relates to working together going forward?
Well, so, one of the things is, like I mentioned before, is we're kind of shifting away from the battery electric side of things. We're going more towards fuel cell electric buses. So definitely looking forward to working with you guys on fuel cell electric buses. One of the things is a lot of people look at BEVs from an efficiency perspective, right? Oh, how can I get the most out of my BEV? How can I increase range? All this. Well, we have to do that on the fuel cell electric buses, but mostly because of how expensive they are. So there's a serious cost factor associated with fuel. I mean, we're talking a lot of money for fuel efficiency, and so we're looking forward to seeing working with you guys when we get our fuel cell electric buses on looking at excessive idling times, looking at efficiency of our drivers. Because right now we're not really looking at that side of things on the battery electric side, on the battery electric market. It's not that much money for us, and really it's a lot of work to monitor and to deal with it. You guys have done a lot to assist in that regard, but when it comes to the fuel cell electric bus side of things, that's where the money really starts coming into question, and definitely looking forward to having a tool to utilize it in that regard. And obviously the idling reports in the yard for battery electric buses as well. From a monetary perspective, battery electric buses are significantly cheaper. With the age of the buses, as you and I have discussed on multiple meetings, is we're experiencing weeks of idle time, idle charge because of issues that we're experiencing on the battery packs themselves. And so now this is becoming a monetary issue where we're seeing 8 cents per mile on some of our battery electric buses due to constant idling and putting no miles on these things because of battery balancing. Very excited about diving further into that. There's the vehicle chart report graphs that you kind of alluded to in some of this with finding some of the problems that we already have. And then, of course, you guys have been, always eager to value VVTA's opinion on your system. And, just to kind of see some of where things can be added, changed, improved. So as, technology changes and evolves, we're looking forward to working with you guys to match the evolution of not only the technology, but VVTA's needs. So pretty much where we're heading and what we're looking forward to.
Oh, that's so exciting to hear, Dustin. Thank you so much for that. And, the compliment by virtue of what you're just suggesting there. And, as an agnostic platform, we feel we're in a really good position to be able to take that feedback on board and not have battery electric versus fuel cell versus OEM versus for us, it's just the data and really trying to find those insights that, can help you and you better operate, the systems that you're purchasing. So, and that's why
if I could get into real quick, one of the main things that has been so great for us has been it's a simple, easy to use platform. So, there's a lot of complexities to it, but man, it's really simple just to dive in and see exactly what you need to see.
Oh, that's so good to hear. I'll make sure to pass that on to our design team. So thank you so much, Dustin. And I think that's a key point actually, because just in working with a lot of folks, when you're really trying to, particularly that individual or small group of individuals that have a day job that are also trying to figure out zero emissions and all of the new terms and how it all works together, it can be overwhelming. And so our job, we feel, is to just absorb that complexity and then provide it through a simple interface. So I thank you for that feedback, Dustin. It's really, really positive. And we couldn't be happier to be working together with you and growing along this journey. And Dustin, I just want to take this opportunity again to thank you for your time. We know you're busy. There's probably buses out there that need your attention right at this moment. So I'll let you get back to your team and your job. But thank you so much. Very much looking forward to growing together, Dustin.
Yep. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
If anything you heard today reflects the challenges you're facing in your fleet, get in touch with us today at ExoFleets. We're always happy to talk through real-world solutions. exofleets.com